Hey guys, this is the Dog, and this is Metroid Prime. And I don't believe this elite pirate is going to break out of his tank by himself. Unlike most of the other ones we've encountered that break through not only glass stasis tanks, but also force fields with their bare hands. So, you might assume that I would not want to fight this guy, and that's probably kind of true, but unfortunately we actually need to fight him to complete the game. So we're going to break his tank for him. Now this is Elite... it automatically unmorphballs you. This is Elite Pirate Alpha, so he's a Phazon Elite. Who is sort of an early prototype, I guess, and he behaves a bit differently than the other Elite Pirates. But they don't carry the plasma artillery cannons at all. And so they tend to use the Wavequake attack a lot. But they still have the thing that annoys me most about them, the energy siphon. So yeah, I have absolutely no clue how to beat these guys, other than wait for them to stop doing that when they do that at some point. Now, if I can get a good point where he stops doing the energy siphon, I might try showing off the flamethrower, but the flamethrower is really made more for using against multiple enemies, as you might expect. It's something where you sort of sweep it around and burn up all the enemies. So I'm just going to kill this guy with regular power beam shots. Power beam is what... not power beam, plasma beam. That's what we'll mostly be using against bosses for the rest of the game, as it's the most powerful, has a high fire rate. I don't know. Ice beam might have about as much power per shot as plasma beam, but plasma beam fires so much faster. Not to mention it's got the fire damage. Ice is just handy from the freezing. I'm making gibberish noises. Guess who likes making gibberish noises? I like making gibberish noises. And so does this guy. He just sort of sits there and roars and runs around. Isn't all that dangerous, just irritating. There we go. Phazon Elite down, and here is one of the two, I believe. I think there are only two treasure artifacts in the Phazon mines that the Space Pirates have taken. The Artifact of Warrior, the 6th of the 12. Well, that's appropriate. So now we have 5 of them, I believe. And these platforms are going to be nice enough to come back down, and we can't double jump up to that one. Aw. Turrets. Don't want to get knocked off the platform. Yeah. If we just use regular plasma beam shots, I mean, the limited range can be an issue when trying to take these things out, but, especially if you don't use charge shots. But you can still destroy one turret with just a few plasma beams. Charge shots are best though. Missiles. Or missiles that I do not actually need. Huh. Oddly enough, these walls regenerate if we, leave the room. It's kind of strange. Again, I'm not questioning the Space Pirate mining methods, because they don't make any sense. Die, Metroid. Let's see how the plasma beam works against Metroids. I think it's fairly effective. We just want to get up to the level that the red track connects to, but I think that's the one that we had to disconnect to get the yellow track into place. However, we can just go all the way up to the top on the yellow track and jump down to the... Wow. These Metroids are really smart, huh? And we can one-hit KO them with the charged plasma beam shot. Pretty nice. He almost latched onto me, but he didn't. 'Cause he's stupid. Wonk. What? See, pretty good. I avoided almost all the damage there, except for, like, the very last one. Luck is on my side, apparently. For once. least it's not like this game has entire gameplay mechanics based around luck like certain RPGs. Huh. It's actually kind of a rare instance of seeing just the regular default space pirates this late in the game. Already took out the elite here. This is not the stupid room that has like 50 elites in it. We could go down the maintenance tunnel, but seeing as we can't get into the back entrance into this room, we have to go all the way around. There's still not really much point in doing it. So we're gonna go up to the top and then use another stupid vertical door. Or, I guess, horizontal door. Normal doors are vertical, but ones that we have to move vertically to go through. But yeah, they don't really react to the ice shots, and yet it still kills them after 4. Should have just used another ice beam, but whatever. We can at least destroy these. Seeing this broken tank, this empty tank here reminds me, I really think we, missed an upgrade somewhere in the Space Pirate Research Place in Phendrana Drifts that was in, like, a stasis tank like that, but I don't know exactly what room it was in. I couldn't find it when we were going back through there after getting the super missile. Like, Hordite tank. Kind of annoying. Alright, here... That's just the map station we already went into. Oh boy. I think we might have to fight more elites. Maybe not necessarily in this room, but in the little dynamo access tunnel. You remember there was an elite in there. Maybe you do, maybe you don't. But, I mentioned we're gonna have to fight him later on. Yeah. Might be time for that now. Oh, that guy's still alive. Hello. How are you? And I believe it's power troopers downstairs. Not saying anything. Not saying anything. Other than that was really satisfying. Oh my god, they're right next to each other. I have to do that. Should have targeted the other one, since the one I did target was already damaged, and this one wasn't, you know. Would have been better to hit the other one with the edge of the blast radius to just finish him because it was already weakened, and hit that one. Blah, 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 blah. You get the idea. So I'm hoping we're not going to have to, like, fight both these elites right now or anything. Doesn't look like it, though. I'm not sure if we ever do have to fight all the elites in this room. But I do think we have to fight this elite. No, this is a... what? Huh. Took a long time to scan him, even though I had already gotten the logbook scan. You know what? Oh, come on. Way to make me waste missiles. You see, I started to use the flamethrower there, but then he activated the energy siphon. So, most of the missiles that I spent on that, like 20 of them went to waste. I mean, I spent like 20 missiles on it. I don't know exactly how many went to waste. We did do some damage to him with it, but it's still just irritating. Stop. Energy siphoning, there we go. Perfect. Well, that wasn't too bad. But he did make me waste a crap ton of missiles. Only gave me 5 back. Along with the power bomb, but I think those were already full. Not sure. More fake ninjas. I targeted one and he jumped out of the way and the shot hit the other that jumped into his place. That's kind of hilarious. Alrighty, let's kick some ice. Oh yeah, I went there. I'm almost inclined to say that the professional thing to do here would be to cut out large portions of this backtracking, but the fact that I'm always talking over it, combined with the fact that we have gotten some new power-ups in here, makes me not want to. Also, the relative difficulty of editing that, and more so the difficulty of keeping up with the timing for intros and outros and stupid turrets. And the fact that we have to fight more elites, though, kind of keeps it interesting. Oh well. I guess I'm just not professional. It's true, I'm not a professional. I don't do this for a living. Not really old enough to be a professional anything. I mean, I'm other than professional student, and I don't know that you can even do that. I'm still in high school. Oh, brilliant. Yep, the lights are off. It was bound to happen, wasn't it? This area can actually be pretty annoying because of the darkness. I mean, going around using the X-ray visor, okay, it works for seeing the invisible platforms and stuff, but it's also really hard to do the platforming that you have to do in here with it. I mean, you need, on one hand, you need it, and it does kind of fix the issue. See, we can see these invisible platforms going around, jump on them. It kind of fixes the issue of things being dark. Actually, the thermal visor, no, the thermal visor's worse because the entire ground is cold, so you can't see drop-offs. You can see Phazon. And mushrooms. And Metroids, but that's it. Now, yeah, this is a dead end. We have to go up to get to the door. I'm sure this is really enjoyable for you guys to watch. That's a blast box type thing. Not actually a blast box. Blast boxes are in Smash Bros. Brawl. And I'm not sure what game they were inspired by. So you can see there appears to be a solid wall here, but see the X-ray visor, it's actually hollow behind it, so we want to lay a power bomb. And then there's another such wall right here. Yep, we have to use up 2 power bombs. So if we took those spider ball rails, we'd get over to the other side there. Oh, god. No. Okay, well, I messed up my platforming already. That doesn't bode well. Oh, crap. Messed it up twice in a row. That really doesn't bode well. So, how's it going, guys? Me? Not bad, just stepping in radioactive chemicals all the time. Okay, I think this one goes on a path where it sort of goes diagonal, so you can wait till it's more toward this side. Didn't realize that before, but I think that's the case. Get on that. The movement of those platforms is fairly insignificant. You can kind of just hop across whenever, with that one exception that I just seemed to discover. Go across here, and this is it. I have to jump on this. Huh. Oh, what do you know? Missile expansion. Not 100% sure what the... Oh, that's not a spider ball rail. I always think that's a spider ball rail. Doesn't it look like one? Well. Bad design choices aside, let's just go over here. Drop down. Switch back to our somewhat inferior beam. These are just regular burrowers. Oh yeah, this is strange. Burrowers are apparently immune to plasma beam. I have no idea why. Yeah, it's kind of weird. Yep, here's this red door, so if we had tried to go through that Metroid Quarantine earlier, we still would have just hit a wall there. And we have another elevator down to a lower level, and apparently we moved back up since the last elevator, or they're just reusing the same texture-y, the same little outside area there, same window. I don't know. I don't really know exactly how they did that game design-wise, so I can't say. We're getting so long to get there, it's reminding us again of the elite quarters. But yeah, basically we've just got to go through a couple more of these Metroid Quarantine fungal hall type areas to get to where it's telling us about. And, regular pirate. Dies very quickly. Just jump over the Phazon, a little more challenging to try to get back up. So you have to pay attention to using the mushrooms as platforms, but going down, very easy. Oh crap. It's the Hunter Metroids. It says these are adolescent Metroids. That's odd because it implied earlier that they were older and more fully grown than the regular Metroids, that the others were juveniles, but whatever. They have an energy siphon tentacle, so basically they can attack from a very long range, which makes them extremely dangerous. Power beam is not, and they still do that annoying thing. Power beam is not quite as effective on them as with regular Metroids, but it's still quite good. And the best strategy with these guys is still just freeze and missiles. But it's being kind of hard to hit this guy. But when they do that, that works. Huh. Okay. I'm just going to missile him. Using more ice beam shots takes too long. So if you're willing to use up at least one missile on each of these, you can take them out. Oh. Okay. He just rammed me. Funny. Wait a minute. No? Okay. I was wondering if we could kill him quickly if we froze him and then plasma beamed him. For some reason, they really like doing that ramming. We haven't seen their energy siphon yet. Which is what Metroids are known for, so kind of odd. Here's another glider! Gliders are awesome. Don't try to deny it. So basically, we just catch them at a good time and grapple beam across. I feel like this room was darker last time I came through. I had a lot of trouble last time. And there's a power bomb, restore pickup thing over there, but I can't get it. What is this made of? I think it's Bendesium. Not really making us waste a lot of power bombs here. Just realized we're a slight bit over time, so I guess I'm going to call this an episode. Next time on Metroid Prime, we're going to continue exploring this Metroid area. See you guys then.